Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Chicago. The weather's getting wonderful here because we got street performers here on Michigan Avenue doing Thriller. We got 63 degrees, and we're going to take a bike ride. And I just wanted to capture this here. Let me turn this back around here. And here, so let me check out this Divvy bike here. Let's see if I can do it here. Let's see if we can get a scan here. Let's see if we can scan this e-bike here. There, I got the street performer. There, it's unlocked here. So we'll get this bike here. And we'll head down to Northerly Island here. So I got an e-bike. So hopefully it'll... So let me make sure I don't... it's a beautiful day here. So if I miss anybody's comments here, let me switch hands here. So I don't want to impede anybody here on the sidewalk here. We'll head down to here. Let me do the chat here. I hit the button for the chat. There's just so much going on. I want to catch that street performer here. So hey, Christy, Julie, everybody, I'm gonna miss some people here. We'll get out here in the traffic here. I got a helmet on. It's always chaotic here. That car's stopping right there, so that usually happens. So I'm not going to be able to give a call out for everybody tuning in here on the lunch bunch because I'm riding a bike here and I need to pay attention to what I'm driving. Once I get on the Lakefront bike path, I'll be able to interact with everybody. But yeah, we got 63 degrees. That street performer was doing the full Thriller there. I wanted to film him, but I would have to give him a tip there, which I usually do if I film people here. But here, we're going to cross with this, we're going to cross here and get in the bike lane here. There's so much going on here. We'll go behind this car here, not try to get hit by a bus here. There. So we'll go behind here. There's always so much going on here. So I got the e-bike, so I got extra power here. We'll just power up. We'll follow behind this car here. And then we'll head over to the Lakefront bike path. Such a beautiful day here. I thought I'd head down to the island. We can show where the proposed Bears Stadium is going to go there. I'm sure you might have seen the renderings and things like that. And is my camera crooked there? Well, that's okay. I got a car behind me here, so I can't get it straight yet until we get off to the side of the road here. There's always something going on here. So we'll go behind these pedestrians here and I'll get it straight here. Just 1 second here. Bear with me here. There we go. Good. So we'll make sure we don't hit these pedestrians here. So they're doing construction here on Randolph. And that's pretty straight. I'll leave it right now. So here we'll head over this way so I can do a little... Hey, we're already back to Maggie Daly Park. We were here this morning. I know some of you on the lunch bunch were tuning in for our nice morning live stream there. We had a nice long one. Caught the sunrise. I already posted that heart. There's the ice skating ribbon, which is now the roller skating ribbon. Here, we'll head over to the Cancer Survivors Park here. We're in Lakeshore East here. We're going to head down to the Lakefront bike path, and then we'll zoom down to Northerly Island. I'll probably switch out this Divvy bike, the e-bike, for a regular bike, so it won't keep charging me. Divvy bikes, they cost more than the other bikes. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in here. We'll get down to the Lakefront bike path, and then I'll be able to look at comments. There's the lake. Look at that. I'm gonna make sure I don't alarm this guy with the headphones in here. Hey, he's on the phone. Look at that, Lakeshore Drive. Looks like a summer's day. Can you believe this? Yeah, we're getting a light here, so we'll be able to get right across. Thanks for dealing with the wind here. We'll be able to cut across here. And we timed it just right. We should be able to cut across here. Yeah, we'll follow behind these pedestrians here. Connect right to the, with this biker go ahead. He looks like he means business there. Serious biker with serious gear. Hey, we made it. We made it to the Lakefront bike path here, so. Scaffolding vid on channel 2. Yeah, I don't even know if that was serious or not. Here, let me zoom around this guy here so he's not going as fast as I thought, which is fine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if that was aired on channel 2 or not. They might not have used it. It would have been a really slow news day. We got some wind here. So thanks for bearing with the wind here. It's going to be hard to hear me. Here, we'll just zoom down. Look at the beautiful lake. Yeah. So the Buckingham Fountain's not on. They'll turn it on May 11th. We were talking about that last night. You just joined we're in Chicago by Sable Lakeshore Drive. We're heading down to the museum campus, and we'll make it to Northerly Island. And it won't be as windy. I'll go slower once we get to Northerly Island, so you'll be able to hear me. I'm just trying to get there as fast as possible. There's where the Buckingham Fountain is, the Skyline of Chicago. And here's Lakefront. Traffic's kind of backed up on Lakeshore Drive. Yeah, we're flying. We're flying. Look at this sculpture. Look at that. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. The weather's great here, 63 degrees, sunshine. Should get up into by 7, it should get up to 70 degrees. So I've been sticking by the lakefront all day, soaking up this sunshine, get some vitamin D. Just the perfect temperature here for a bike ride along the lakefront. But I know it's windy. Windy. Yeah, let's see how fast we're going here. It just says my range there. I bet we're going 20 miles an hour. We're going 25 miles an hour. It's really hard to get any bike over 30 miles an hour unless you're going downhill. And if you're going that fast, your tires start to wobble and stuff. I remember being through mountain passes in Colorado where we were going downhill in these long grades. And there was a guy, he was going about 40 miles an hour downhill on a bike. We saw him, his wheels start to wobble, just like a motorcycle, and he almost lost it and went off a cliff, and we were freaking out because we were driving by in a car, and he slowed down after that because it gave him the scary thrill of his life. But here, we'll take a right here, we'll head up to the Field Museum here, and we'll switch out this bike, because I'm getting charged by the mileage, and we'll check out this Skyline. We've been here before, you remember, we've been here many times before. Right by the Shed Aquarium here. How you doing? Yeah, we'll park this bike. John G. Shed Aquarium there. Let's go in to see the fish. Jellyfish, sharks, whales, dolphins, they got it all. Hey, life's too short for just one flavor there. They're blocking the whole path here. You can already get across. Oh! Rainbow cone. There, so let's park this bike. Hey, we can park it right here. Divvy. D-I-V-V-Y. How'd they come up with this name? But here it is. So you just dock it right in here and make sure. There we go. Got the green light. So there we go. Yeah. Yeah, we're walking at a fast pace. This bike helps. It's pedal power. So hey, welcome to Chicago on a spectacular Tuesday, weather-wise. Look at this Skyline. We got the Chicago-style hot dog stand right here. See, we can see down to the South Loop Skyline. We got some hot dogs here. So I missed everybody's comments, but thanks for tuning in there. I know it was windy there, but look at this. Yeah, Kim and Carlos, Chicago style. How you doing? Beautiful hot dog stand. Look at this Skyline view. So let's go over to Northerly Island and we'll get more skyline views over there. Yeah, Dolores, Christy, Michael, thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Julie, John, James, Robert, yeah, May, thanks for tuning in. Everybody on the Jeff, BI, Crystal Blue Funk, Amy, Elena, Andres, everybody's on. Yeah, Christy, Heather B, Chris, all the way back to the front there. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, what a beautiful day here. We'll go by the rainbow cone here, all the food trucks, hot dog stands out here by the Field Museum. So I got to get another divvy bike. I'm going to switch to a free bike, the ones that are not electric. And then we got 45 minutes of free riding, which should get me back to, it's only 12:09 here. So that cost me $1.77 just to ride as much as I did there. So it gives you an idea of the price here. Yeah, does this look like a good bike? This one looks like a good bike. Is that seat straight? Let's straighten out the seat a little bit. So I'm going to check out another divvy bike here. See if I can straighten out the seat here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I'm going to ride a bike. I'm going to ride a bike towards Bears Soldier Field. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go towards, there's a place called Burnham Harbor where we'll be able to see Soldier Field across the way, the current one. And then I know there's a proposed location south of it. And I'll show you the general location of it from across the way here. We're going to check out another divvy bike here. So next, okay. It's making me do I'll rate the ride there, submit. Okay, good. So let's see if it'll let me check out another bike here. There, scan to unlock here. Okay, good. Dealing with technology. You got to see, you scan the QR code with your phone if you're a member of Divvy, and then it checks out the bike there. Look, we stole a bike. I should have checked the tires. Sometimes I get one with a flat tire, but that was my phone. That was my phone in the basket. I put it back in the pocket. So thanks for noticing that. Man, people notice everything. That's good. I'm glad. I need that sometimes. Because like one time when I was with Chris and Brandon, there's the Field Museum. One time I was with Chris and Brandon. Here, I need to connect back with the bike path here. Let me connect back with the bike path. So we'll ride back down here. We'll go. Yeah, they gave me a donut sample, and I went to my wallet to give the people a tip. And people noticed that I was going to leave my wallet at the stand, and people were like, "Hey, you're leaving your wallet." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." They actually helped me out, people in the comments. So yeah, thanks for letting me know about my phone there. Appreciate it. Need all help I can get. Hey, the John G. Shed Aquarium. Wonderful aquarium we have here as part of the museum campus. It's not only the Field Museum, we got the Shed Aquarium. I don't have time on my lunch break to go inside. Sometimes there's free days. Look at the beautiful Lake Michigan here. And what a beautiful day. I've been waiting for this. I posted the rerun from last fall when we rode through Northerly Island because I found it on YouTube, and I was waiting for a beautiful sunny day like today when everything was turning green to head over to Northerly Island because it's just beautiful lake views. I know some people prefer that when it was a airport, but I prefer it when it's a park now because I don't own a plane. But it's all depends on your perspective. I know we saw Jeremy last night. He's a pilot. He probably would like to be able to fly into. This is really precarious right here. How's it going? Yeah, it's very precarious for bikes and walkers right there. That little nook we just ran around. But hey, look at this great view of the Chicago skyline. We're going by the Shed Aquarium here. You see we're on the bike path here. Yeah, what's everybody having for lunch? Thanks for tuning in on your lunch break here. That's why I do this. At least if you're in the central time zone, it coincides with lunch. People are having lunch up there. There's a food court at the Shed Aquarium here. Look at that skyline view. And look, we got views over to the observatory. Yeah, we'll head over there. The Adler Planetarium. The Adler Planetarium, this is a good place to watch fireworks too. People sit on this wall where you can see the fireworks from Navy Pier in the summertime. Here's where the dolphins and the whales are at in the shed aquarium here, and there's a helicopter. That helicopter's been following me. We'll stay down into the tunnel here, and see how the bike path splits across. There's a statue up there to Kochesku. I can't say his name right. The Polish Revolutionary War veteran there, helped in the American Revolution along with Pulaski. So here's what I want to do. I want to cut across here, and we'll go to Burnham Harbor. This is Burnham Harbor. Look at all the harbors we went by today. We went by Monroe Harbor, DuSable Harbor. Look at, I'll wait till these guys on the scooters come by here, and then we'll do what they're doing. We'll ride right over there, and we'll check out the Burnham Harbor here. Chicken enchiladas. Hey, that's good. Got some wings. Okay, let's see if we can do this without falling off the bike here. There's no railing and people walk, so I'll kind of go really slow here. I'll kind of walk the bike so I don't fall into the water here. I don't want to get wet, not yet. Look at these little docks here. So here we'll keep, we'll head past these. Okay, good, now we'll go. How you doing? Do this as safely as possible. We'll see if we can get around this person on their left. Coming around on your left there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so you got these, look how you have fish right here, and they got these little things you can connect with the boat. This is Burnham Harbor, which is the one down by Soldier Field. So I'll get you better views of Soldier Field once we get across the way. I got to look straight ahead so I don't fall in the water here. As you see, there's not a railing here. It's danger all around. And here, we'll make it right here. Yeah, so there's Soldier Field. See Soldier Field? There's the existing Soldier Field with the colonnade and the giant spaceship that landed inside there in 2003 with all the extra seats. And even that stadium wasn't big enough to keep the Bears from wanting another stadium just 20 years later. And here we're by the, oh, look at these geese. Wow, you see these geese flew right in front of us. Look at that. We'll go up. Oh, we'll go up. Here's the boathouse here. Look at this. People are having their lunch here, so we'll go over. We'll leave Burnham Harbor, and you see the Soldier Field right there. We'll get more views from it. They got this boathouse, and we'll ride over to 12th Street Beach. I think that's what they call this, 12th Street Beach. And usually we ride by the planetarium. We might ride by the planetarium. Yeah, mine. The seagulls. We'll see in here probably plenty of seagulls. They got this giant pavilion, Huntington Bank at Northerly Island Pavilion. They have concerts out here. They got it set up. There's the Adler Planetarium. Let me go. Has anybody seen any concerts here? There's Maddie falling out of the tree there, trying to get squirrels. That was a great... She was going nuts there, chasing the squirrels, having a fun day. That was, thanks for posting that. They'll Campo Tacos. They got restrooms right here. They got a foot washing station. There's one boat. There's a few people on the beach. So this is a kind of a hidden beach. Most people don't know it's here. You see, there's the Adler Planetarium. They got a concessions in a field or a lake house right here. That's public, and here's 12th Street Beach. You can kind of get away. You get away from the traffic noise of DuSable Lakeshore Drive. And this is Lake Michigan. Let's ride over to Northerly Island here. Thanks for coming along on this little lunch excursion. Yeah, Bob, you see that? I almost got goosed by the geese. I know, they flew right in front of me. I want to see what that looks like. I'm glad you saw that. But hey, look at these people are enjoying the day here. We got the whole summer ahead of us. We've arrived at a great moment of time. Tomorrow's the first day of May Day, which usually finally we get to the warmer months, and we'll soak it up. I won't have to hear people in the comments, but it's so cold. Look at that, they're working on some of the grandstands there, setting up this concert hall, outdoor concert venue at the northern end of Northerly Island. And it's not an island, it's a peninsula. They called it Northerly Island because it's part of the Burnham plan. There was supposed to be other islands going all the way down along the South Shore that they never implemented. But here we'll get nice views to the skyline here behind the... Look at that. You see why they got that stage there. What a beautiful backdrop to have a concert venue here at Northerly Island in the summertime. And it's kind of rocky here, so you gotta go through the bubbles here. There's Northerly Island. Let's check out these. There's statues over there, beautiful statues. Let's see if I can ride over there to check out those statues. They moved those statues. You used to ride right through them, and I think they changed the path. So this is like a dead-end path. It doesn't really go anywhere, but well, there's Soldier Field. So there's Soldier Field. So the new stadium location is going to be south there. We'll get better views of it once we go on to Northerly Island. I'll point it out here, but I'm going to check out. I want to show you these beautiful sculptures that are right here on Northerly Island. And, see, that used to be the Hamilton Museum, but they don't do it anymore. Maybe it'll be something else in the future. Hey, Ricky, how's it going there? Julie, Robert, John James. Look at that. Okay, so look at that. Look at the beautiful... Look at these. They're like sprites. These sculptures here in Northerly Island. I'll... maybe in the notes I'll put the sculptor. I don't know off the top of my head who the sculptor is or what they're called here, but there's these beautiful, and you see how it's this trail closed because it doesn't really go anywhere. There's some geese here. So here we'll circle back around and we'll get you, look at that view to the skyline there with these sculptures here. So let's turn the bike around here. Oh, catching the wind, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna hear some wind. I know it's annoying. It's hard to hear me, but we're gonna create some wind. Anytime I ride a bike, even if it's not very windy today, you're gonna hear some wind, and it's gonna be hard to hear me. So thanks for understanding. And look, I just want to film these. We do have some wind coming off the lake. Anytime you get near the lake, it's usually has some wind here. Just want to film these sculptures. Look at that. So we'll head over, we're going to go that way up where those undulating, rolling meadows are. Kind of like dune-like. Feels like you're in Nebraska, right here by the... And see, this used to be the terminal for when this was Meigs Field. And they're going to reuse this as a nature museum here, and they got it all boarded up because they're still working on it. But this is the old Meigs Field Airport terminal. When this was an airport, people remember when Mayor Daley II, people still question his motives, put X's in the runway, and people were trapped here with their planes. And some people said since he lived over there, he wanted a park for himself, but he just seized the opportunity and did it. Yeah, look at these blue skies. So you see Soldier Field. There's Soldier Field. There's the sky. This is Burnham Harbor. You see this gap between McCormick Place and Soldier Field. There's parking lots and parking garages there in front of those buildings. That's generally where they want to put the new Bears Stadium if they get funding. That's a big if. They're asking like $4 billion. Look, people are fishing down here. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Northerly Island. Yeah, they got these lagoons. See how they sculpted this? These are not natural. They sculpted all these dunes out of the land that was left here when it was Meigs Field. And you see they dug out this lagoon and moved the land over here to make these dune-like hills. And they put a bike path out here. You can ride out to the end. There's a spectacular view of the skyline, as people have seen before. And hopefully I won't lose it here on this hill. The roller coaster. didn't want to litigate with the rich people that own the planes. Yeah, he just put an X in it, claimed it was in the public interest, and then you use the city legal department to pay off people that sue. That's how business is done. But hey, you know, and positive, negatives, everything. Yeah, I know some people would prefer this to be an airport. Think of the migratory birds. There's nothing worse for birds than an airport, because O'Hare and Midway have to go to such lengths to keep the birds away because it's unsafe. Anytime birds get in the engines or hit the windshield of the plane, it's dangerous. But birds don't pay taxes, I know. And poor people don't pay taxes too, but the rich people keep forcing the poor people to pay taxes to keep them poor. And the rich people don't want to pay taxes either. I get it. I get it. Here, we'll ride out. There's another bike out there. So yeah, we're at the southern end of Northerly Island here. Hey, there's somebody pushing a stroller, jogging all the way out here. Look how you can really get away. I'm waiting for people to say, where's all the people? I'm like, I like that there's hardly any people here. That's why we do this. Here, we'll ride around here. Yeah, we'll go across this bridge. Look how there's trails. You can go up there. You can get on these mounds. Look at this view. Am I still streaming okay? Sometimes I lose my signal when I go out here. Yeah, it's pretty much a bird sanctuary. Yeah, so the migratory birds. Look, there's some ducks right there. Yeah, look at this view to the skyline here. Let me get off the bike here for a second. What time we got? 12:25, so we're doing good on time. Oh, we made it. Oh, it's a nice bike trail. Look how right in the heart of the city here, this close to downtown, you feel like you're not in downtown anymore, and that's what's so nice about it. Lake Michigan's over there. See, he's going up that hill there. I wanted to go up that hill, but he beat me to it. So we'll go up that hill over there. I'll ride the bike over there. But look at this view. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Yeah, the migrating birds. Streaming great. Good. It worked out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Welcome to the Lunch Bunch. Welcome to Northerly Island. And yeah, they got a little beach here. I've seen kayaks out here. So here, let's turn this back around here. There we go. And you can, if you look this way, you can see all the way to Hyde Park. See how he climbed up that hill? I bet there's a nice view up there. And let's go over here. Let's see. There's people fishing over here. You got a really good view to McCormick Place. This is the older McCormick Place, the one that burnt down there before that. There's a, look at this plane. There's a plane up there. I don't know if you can see it with the sun. Let's get out here. See, they're fishing there. You can see down to Hyde Park. That's looking south. You can see all the way to the steel mills of Gary and Michigan City down that way. There's people fishing here. Is there a path over here? Yeah, there is a path here. So let me park this bike here for a second. There. There's people fishing here, hanging out. There used to be a waterfall right there, artificial waterfall that came off the McCormick Place, but they don't have it anymore. I just want to walk up to the top of this to see what the view looks like. Hopefully no one will steal my bike there. It's not mine, it's just one I'm renting. Look at that seagull. Yeah, seagulls hovering there. We got butterflies. See the butterflies? The butterflies like it. Got a monarch butterfly right here. If you just joined, we're in Chicago. See, look at Lake Michigan there. Look at that. Oops. So here, let's go up here. At least if someone steals my bike, I'll be able to film them riding away and hopefully get a description of them. Look at that. Look at these planes coming into the... Look at this. We've climbed a mountain. We've climbed a mountain in Chicago. Look at that view to the skyline. So there's Soldier Field, of course. The new Soldier Field is supposed to be in this general location if they get funding for it. They'll build it just south of it. And look at that beautiful skyline. Hills are alive. Look at this. Look at this view. Look at that sailboat. We get the first sailboat of the season. And look at this panoramic view here. So here's McCormick Place. This is looking south. Look how you can look all the way to Hyde Park. So here, I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. So we'll get a little bit more detail here. So there's McCormick Place. That's looking all the way to the south side, Hyde Park. And those, if we zoom really in, that's Gary and Hammond, or Hammond and Gary going over to Michigan City. And there's a giant Laker. Is that a ship? No, that's the water intake crib. That's the water intake crib down by Rainbow Beach. There's a South Shore water treatment plant down there. It's just like Jardine. There's another one. And then look at this beautiful view to the lagoons. We're at the southern tip of Northerly Island, and there's the skyline of Chicago. And let's zoom in here. Let's frame this. Look at that. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that view. Isn't that amazing? And look how you can see Soldier Field. That's Burnham Harbor. We can see the whole skyline. Sears Tower is on the left. The St. Regis is on the right. Look at that beautiful view. And if I pan back out here, we're at Northerly Island. This used to be an airstrip. So when this was an airstrip, you couldn't come down here. This was all protected by the FAA. Look at this sailboat. Look at this sailboat round in the southern tip of Northerly Island. It's going to head into Burnham Harbor. So this sailboat's going to come right by us here. So I'll stick here for a second, and we'll catch this sailboat going. To see the fishermen are right there. I saw one guy had his daughter with him. They were fishing there, and which I assume is his daughter. And they were over there. And then we'll catch this sailboat heading into the harbor here. Here, let me turn the comments back on. Yeah, Michael Anderson, Bob, you're sailing. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we got some wind. We got some wind, but that's okay. But yeah, I really like this. Look at that. Let me hold on. Look at that. You can look over to the Adler Planetarium. There's another. I hear this sailboat coming behind me, so let me pan around here. Yeah, let's get this sailboat coming into Burnham Harbor. This is how you enter Burnham Harbor from Lake Michigan. You sail right by the McCormick Place here. That's Hyde Park off in the distance. And we'll catch this sailboat heading right into the harbor here. Yeah. See, they're using the trolling motor. They got the sail down, so they got more control. And you just head right into the harbor here. Yeah, it's so peaceful. That's why the lakefront, so many people I saw people this morning just watching the sunrise. If you want a peace, meditate, peace and quiet, read a book. People do yoga out here all summer long. This lakefront that we share, it's not private. It's all publicly, maintained and accessible, except they do close it down at night for safety reasons. A lot of times people sneak in at night and no problem, and as long as you don't cause a big ruckus, you're okay, and look at the skyline of Chicago here. So here, we'll head back down to the bike. I got 12:32. Let's head back into the city, and thanks for coming along here. Let's see, I hiked up here, so let's see if I can go down without slipping down this path here. It's a little steep. Hey, my bike's still there. My bike's still there. Nobody stole my bike. It's a divvy bike anyway. If you lose a divvy bike, it's like $1,000. They'll charge your account. I've seen divvy bikes at the bottom of the lake. Like people, they found them and they just thought it was funny, and they knew it was somebody else's bike and they threw it in the harbor. I've seen scooters in harbors that people just throw them off. Sometimes the lights will still be on underneath the water. Everything ends up in the lake. But hey, we're making good time. Yeah, so good. We got 12:33. Yeah, let's reverse this. So we're just going to ride back in on the same path that I took in here, and we'll get spectacular skyline views the whole way back in. See people walking out here, walk out. It's a good hike out here. You can really get away right within the city. So here, let me, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Northerly Island. Been waiting for a nice warm day, 63 degrees. It might be up to 65 now. Yeah, you got this bridge here. Look at these skyline views. Hey, the photographers, yeah, they got their telephoto lens, they got their fishing gear. That's good. So that's going. Thank you. Bye. Go out here to tip of Northerly Island and do some fishing on a warm spring day here. That's why I say it's like you're in the plains of Nebraska, and then you see that skyline there, and where the Great Plains meets the amazing flatness of the Great Lakes. How do I get charged? What, for the bike? The divvy bikes, they get recharged at the stations. When you dock them, they plug in and they automatically start recharging. The bike I'm using now is not an e-bike, and if you're talking about my phone, I recharge my phone when I go to work. I do work. I do have a day job. That's why I walk so early in the morning, and usually in the evenings I'm doing my commute home. But hey, look, we're at Northerly Island. Look at these nice undulating dunes here. Got some wind. I know it's hard to hear me with the wind, but welcome to nature. Rain in Ohio. Hey, I'm glad it's recharging here. Yeah, we got sunshine here. I heard it got really hot. Like Cleveland got to like 80 degrees. It was like breaking records. All this heat went up to the northeast here. We'll get around this nice guy pushing the stroller there. How's it going on your left? Thank you. No, it's okay. No, you're fine. Thank you. I just want to let you know. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, oh yeah, this, you know, I know people are like, where's all the people? I'm like, I like the fact that you got these vast open spaces in Chicago where you can really get away within the city. You know, it's like, oh, I got to pedal to get up this hill. Here's a nice view. Look at this view to the Chicago skyline. You see Soldier Field on the left, and you see some of the remnants from when this was an airport. That's what the garage and stuff is. It was probably the maintenance. And there's Soldier Field on the left, Burnham Harbor. Sears Towers peeping behind the Roosevelt skyline. And look at that. Beautiful architecture. Positive, negatives, everything. Look at that. Beautiful blue skies, Burnham Harbor. That's the South Loop. That's all the South Loop that way. And that's the general location where the proposed Bears Stadium is going to go right there. And then you can see up to the colonnade of Soldier Field, and then that large building to the north of it, underneath the Sears Tower, that's the Field Museum. Look at that view to the Sears Tower, how it fits right in there with the South Loop skyline. So we'll ride over towards Adler Planetarium. There's a spectacular view from, I keep saying spectacular. I got to come up with more adjectives. Good views all around. Yeah, that guy's filming too. Look, he got some contraption on the side of his bike. What is it? There, they got some wood out here, some stumps. Yeah, he's got some kind of circle thing. He's going out to check out the statues. We already went out there. If you missed we checked out those statues. We went over there earlier. I gotta watch out for the puddles here. Puddles. I don't know if they ever get this fixed. Hardly anybody comes over here anyway. Loose gravel's dangerous on bikes. There, look at that skyline. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Hey, thanks, Michael Anderson. Thanks for the gift. I really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in and all the support. Everybody that tunes in every day. People got me over 125,000 likes this morning. I really appreciate that. And 200,000. Thanks for the gifts and supporting good content here. You guys are such a great audience here on the Lunch Bunch, and thanks for tuning in. I hope that it motivates me to get out. And you know, for years I wouldn't come down here. I would just lay on the couch and watch TV and say, woe's me. And I'm like, man, I got to get out to the fresh air here, you know, especially on beautiful days like this. Seize the day. If we could share it with people from all over the world, it makes it even more meaningful. Here's see Adler Planetarium's in the background here. We'll go by the we were already here. We were at this boathouse here, the restrooms here for 12th Street Beach. There's concessions here. We'll ride right up to the Adler Planetarium. Look, families are enjoying the water, and that water's still pretty cold, but it'll feel good once it gets up to 80, 90 degrees. That cold water will feel good. Natural air conditioning, and it'll start to warm up. Here we'll go under these trees here, and we'll pop right out at the Adler Planetarium, and we'll ride back. I'll stop here for a second once we get to the nice view. There's a sculpture over here. Yeah, Christopher, I'm on the bike here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, everybody please follow Christopher Dotson if you're not already. Provides great content from New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, the whole eastern seaboard there. Look where we're at. Look at that sculpture. Here's the Adler Planetarium. And of course they got a telescope on the other side. They would always have like the Pink Floyd laser light show and other things there. There's some kids here. There's a statue to Copernicus. There's a statue to Copernicus right there. The Adler Planetarium. Oh, I'll make these seagulls go away here, but I want to show this wonderful view. Escape to the stars there. They're chasing the seagulls. Look at this view. Look at that. Hey, the seagulls are, look at the people just laying on the grass here. So look, you get the whole skyline of Chicago there. Look at that. Hey, Kevin, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the duck. There, thanks for the adjectives. Rocco bedabbled, I like that one. Gaudy. Swanky. Yeah, look at this swanky skyline. That's kind of like an alliteration there. Look at that, yeah. You see they got Adler Planetarium. There's the shed aquarium and the Adler Planetarium. I get it confused. You can see Navy Pier. This is the shores of Lake Michigan. What time we got? 12:41. So I better switch hands here, and we'll head into. Let's head into. I got all these school buses here. Field trips are. Hey, it's field trip season. It's the end of the year. It's when we used to. I remember when I was in high school, we took a field trip to the Art Institute. 1994, I took a high school field trip to the Art Institute, and we went to the field. We went to the Museum of Science and Industry, and I was just in awe. And here it is. How many dozens of years later? Here we'll ride by the school buses here. Endless line of school buses. I should have rode on the sidewalk, but you're not supposed to ride on the sidewalk, so I'm riding on the road here. Every once in a while you see the skyline there. Yeah, there's people loading up on these buses, so I don't have to. Hey, we catch these beautiful trees here. Let's do this. Yeah, let's follow this bike. Let's film these beautiful ornamental trees here. Spring has sprung here. There's another statue. Who's this guy? Havlicem. Havlicem. There's the Havlicem statue. There's the Kochescu statue over there. I know I don't pronounce his name right. One of my Polish friends, please help me out with the pronunciation. I can say Pulaski, but I can never say Kochescu right. Kochescu. I'll show you the statue. Yeah, I go to Webster's. I need the help with adjectives and synonyms and superlatives, automatopoeia. If you just joined, we're in Chicago. We went to Northerly Island. Now we're riding through the museum campus. This approach that goes over to the, there, Kościuszko. K-O-S-C-I-U-S-S-Z-K-O. Kościuszko. He was a patriot of the American Revolution. He was Polish. And then he went back to Poland and helped them out with their own revolution. And so here we'll get back in the... We'll see if we can get over on the bike path here. There's a place I can connect with the bike path right here. Let's see if I can get in front of this bus and do it here. It's getting crowded here. So we'll slow down here. And we'll try to get down here, not get any of the families here. So students and... Another great view. We're just a series of, I'll use all the adjectives that Chris messaged us with there, and look at the skyline views. We head around the Shed Aquarium to our left, and look at that Lake Michigan. We've done this at night too. It's just amazing, this view you get coming around the Grant Park. The trees are green. Look at the spring peak of the colors of the trees there. And the whole skyline of Chicago. Look at that. Thanks everybody for being a part of this. Tuning in. There's people taking pictures up there, laying on the grass. We got wind. Welcome to the Windy City. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is Lake Michigan. This is Lake Michigan, the shores of Lake Michigan, where Chicago is. And all these beautiful museums are right here. A beautiful backdrop, at least in the summertime. I know half the year it's gloomy and nasty, and that's why we take advantage of the summer here. And hey, how's it going? Yeah. So here we'll just continue to ride along the lakefront. We got 1246. Just reverse this whole thing. We've got to go up this hill. So let me gain some momentum here and see if I can get up this hill. Yeah, I'm getting my Wheaties today. Earning my Wheaties. There comes a pigeon. Bit of a race and a pigeon. There's Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable, Lakeshore Drive. We made it. The water's dirty where you're at. Yeah. Dirty. The Hudson River looks pretty beautiful. I've taken the Amtrak down from all the way from Buffalo through Albany down the beautiful Hudson River Valley. But yeah, the East River is pretty brown, just like the Chicago River. And of course, hey Christopher, did you see? I saw a TikTok where there were people dressed like Planet of the Apes. They were riding horses there in that park that's over by Staten Island on the New Jersey side. Did you see that? Are they doing a promo for Planet of the Apes movie where they got, hey, how's it going? They had the full costumes like you see in the movie. They were three Planet of the Apes actors on horseback riding through the Staten Island park. It was amazing. Yeah. Hey Anna Marie, thanks for the emojis or gifts or whatever that is. I appreciate it. I can't tell sometimes what it is on Streamlabs. I just know you sent something, so thank you. But you see that too, Patricia? Do you see that TikTok? Yeah, I don't know if that's a promo for the Planet of the Apes movie. They're always making a new Planet of the Apes movie. But it was freaky. It was freaking people out. That would freak me out too, because they look so real. They got those real costumes on. It had to be hot, or maybe that was AI or CGI, or who knows, you know. You can't believe anything anymore, you know. But it wouldn't surprise me, you know. It'd be a nice promo for the movie. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. Here we are in Grant Park. And yeah, it looks smooth because I'm using a gimbal. That's why I pay $179 at Best Buy to get this gimbal. DJI, I just got a version 6. It works pretty good. Helps with the shake of the camera. But hey, look at this skyline view. We got beautiful sunshine here. It's gonna warm up to 70 degrees. And look at all these people just enjoying the lakefront here. the boats are slowly returning. So tomorrow, I'm hoping we'll have sunshine, and I hope they're going to lift the bridges. And I'll probably do it on YouTube because it'll look much better in landscape. You know, that's TikTok. My TikTok audience is lost if they won't watch me. I'm live streaming. It shouldn't matter what platform I'm on. All they got to do is the same internet. I'm trying to train people to, you know, you don't have to stick with TikTok. You can watch on YouTube just with a little effort, you know, and you guys have figured out how to do it. I don't understand why no one else can, you know, but hey, we'll try to film the bridge lift tomorrow. I'll do it on YouTube for the lunch bunch here, and then my moderators can tune in and enjoy it without having to bounce people. Because even with that, something as beautiful as that, we get the stupid comments, and people just think they're joking and funny, but it's not funny. At least I don't find it funny. And it's just, I don't know, it's just the way of the world. But hey, look at there's the Sears Tower, Willis Tower, whatever you want to call it. And we're on the Lakefront bike path here. 1250. So there's several things I can do here. I'm thinking about just parking this bike because I'm getting tired of riding here. And I'm about at my 45-minute limit here. So I'm thinking about parking the bike and using the next 10-15 minutes and just walking like we did this morning. I'll just walk across the BP Bridge and we'll head into Millennium Park. We'll just do it that way. And if I don't get back to work right at 1, so be it. So here we'll go park this divvy. Actually, you know what? I'll ride up to, I'll take it back. I'll ride up to the Lakeshore East Park. I'll ride up to the Lakeshore East Park here. So we'll cross right here. And we'll go just a little further. We'll take it up to the Lakeshore East Park. Hopefully there's a place for me to dock my bike there. Sometimes there's not. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the alerts work better on YouTube. I agree. I've heard that a lot. So many times people on YouTube, they'll be like, I didn't get the alert. I'm like, well, why is that my problem? Complain to TikTok. You know, they're just letting me know, and I appreciate that, you know. Hey, you got a nice tricycle. That's good. Look at all these contraptions. Look at this, a wheelbarrow bike. See people put their dogs and their kids in there. You can haul stuff. The wheelbarrow bike. Hey, exposed skin. People are in beachwear. See, here's Monroe Harbor. Yeah, there's a few boats in. I bet you a few weeks from now this will all be filled with sailboats. They're going to really start. Here's a sailboat going right along the side here. Be back next season. Well, it is next season, so come on back. Yeah, we were here this morning. We went by the Columbia Yacht Club. There's people just sunning on the... There's Chicago boat right there. Oh, cool! A cool lake breeze. It feels nice. Yeah, look at this. Shores of Lake Michigan. Look at Lakeshore East here. Look at that skyline view. Yeah. You want to see that bridge? Yeah. Yeah, the bridge lift will be tomorrow. So there's a helicopter. So a helicopter's landing on the Coast Guard there. They're always landing. See that helicopter landing over there? So here I need to ride down here. Maybe we can get this helicopter. See that helicopter landing over there by Navy Pier? I don't have time to zoom in here, but we already missed it. But there's a lot more boats in here. This is DuSable Harbor, which is the north end of Monroe Harbor. There's always a helicopter landing over there. There's the geese. But yeah, the bridge lifts tomorrow, and well, it depends. I got to check the webpage. It depends on if the boats schedule it and the weather. But the weather looks like it's going to be. Hey, they got this open. This is the first time I've seen this open this season. So they got the outdoor cafe open here at DuSable Harbor. That's a good sign. So we got 1253. See how you can ride right underneath here. You got to watch for cars sometimes. And you can connect right with Lakeshore East Park. See how you can ride. See how it's a dog. How that terraces down that park to walk your dog, and it's over top of a parking garage. You know, and there's the Cascade Park, whatever. No one uses that. You can see all up to the Aeon. We'll ride right underneath the parking. See all the parking underneath this, and the bike path just connects right underneath this. Good afternoon, Annette, Michael. Oops, I gotta make sure I don't hit a car coming out of this garage here. Every time I look at the comments, something goes on here. So here, we'll get behind this car. There's some speed humps here. You're making a left here. Always congested here. How's it going? Hi. So here, we'll head up the ramp here. There, we made it. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear here. There we go. So here, we'll ride right over. There's a divvy bike station over here. We'll get rid of this bike, and then we'll check out the tulips here. The tulips are just really popping. Remember, we were here earlier this week, or no, last week we were here. Yeah, dogs. Hugging. Yeah, how you doing? Love is in the air. We saw that heart there at Oak Street Beach this morning. That was nice. But here, we'll see if we can connect with this bike station here. Here it is. Yeah, there's open docks. Good. I'm always worried that there's not going to be open docks. So here we'll circle around and let's park this bike. There, was that 45 minutes? I don't know. There we go. There, we returned it so we won't get charged for it. So hey, let's walk up to the tulips here. Look at those tulips. Genie Gangs, St. Regis. Oh, yeah, the layers of the city. It's the 3D city. That's why I try to show the people the streets below the streets. How sometimes you think you're walking on the ground and it's not really the ground. All planning, master planning. It was all planned. It all has to match up. Annette, how's it going there? Yeah, you remember the bridge lift last fall? Yeah, they're going to do it again this spring. So that's why hopefully tomorrow, of course, you'll find out. You know, I won't know until they announce it on the webpage. We'll have to check the webpage tomorrow. But here, if you just joined, we're in Lakeshore East here in Chicago. We went down to Northerly Island on a bike, and now we're back, and I'm going to head back to work. So we'll just walk through the tulips here. Look at this. Look at this peak. Look at these. Look how large these tulips are. Look at that. They're breaking open, so they're getting past their peak. Look at that. Let's walk through here. We got all different colors, violets and yellows and reds and pinks, and look at that. So they're working on the paving here. Look at these orange yellow ones. Oh, it's like a Monet painting here. It's all part of the grand design, yeah. Grand plan there. So yeah, these pavers, they got them just working on the edging here. Here, let's walk through these tulips. See what they're looking like here. Yeah, nothing lasts. Everything's in a constant state of flux. The cycles of life and renewal and generations upon generations, just like these flowers. And yeah, let's head over to these stairs here. So what time we got? 12:58. So I'll get you up these stairs, and once we get to the top, you know, I'll show you views of this park and these beautiful trees here from above, and then we'll wrap this up here. So I'm glad I was able to maintain a constant stream there. I might have cut out there a few times, but with the wind, but hopefully it was a nice bike ride. We got a nice overview of Northerly Island. I got some exercise over lunch. Look at those. Look at the spring trees here. Lakeshore East. We're heading up the stairs here. Let me switch hands here so I can film over the side. Look at that. Hey, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting with everybody at the Lunch Bunch. I know people got to go back to work just like me. Thanks for taking part of your lunch break here to check out the lakefront. And we try to mix it up. try to mix it up. There's still plenty of stuff to see near where I work even. And I'm pushing the limits about how far I can go. Yeah, someone had to put their autograph right there. Yeah, Lakeshore East. But I hope everybody has a good day here. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, John James and Julie and Michael and Michelle and Christy, Chris, Annette, Barbara. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. Thanks for tuning in. Patricia, Anna Marie, everybody back to the front there. I really appreciate you tuning in here. And oops, Kevin, even Kevin was on. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody from Chicago. We'll see you tonight on TikTok, okay? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks.